Whew, what a day I've had. Excuse me. So, I was talking to someone the other day. Someone I know that actually is helping me as well. She's helping me. Very, very sweet. Very sweet. That understands what I'm going through and understands what I'm doing. I mean, it's very few people out there that actually listen to what I'm saying, don't judge me, and actually understand what I'm doing to the point that, they don't have a problem with helping me. It's not like, I'm ripping them off or I'm like conning them out of money. I'm just, I need help doing this. Occupy Wall Street, at least I had the support of Occupy Wall Street. It was free food, it was free clothing, there was a place to stay. I mean, it was there. It was like a Zuccotti Park, and the point of times, when we first started, all we had was a blanket, or a tarp, but they don't have that support here, and I'm trying to do what I'm doing currently right now. So, but one thing we were talking about that again, I like these things that pop into my head and then kind of stay there for a while. They're like one of the really important ones. I mean, I'm not saying that everything I'm saying that everything that I say is coming out of me. That's not me. I mean, whether or not what I'm saying personally is important to you, it doesn't really matter to me. It's important to me. But the things that are coming through me that should be important to you, that are having that energy of like, man, you better tell as many people as possible because this is going to be like, their last chance. Those should be important to you. And if they're not important to you, then again, the cap is still on there. It's lowering the brain activity use. It's the importance of something like what I was about to say is so powerful. It's such an important thing to actually listen to what I'm about to say, and really understand that this is the issues that you have. This is the problem that you're having, and you continue this without blindly without understanding that you're feeding the thing that's causing the problem. Now, I want to say this, and a lot of people are going to get not happy about this, and they were last time. They weren't last time, and they're not going to be this time. But whatever. And one day you'll look back and be like, oh shit, he was kind of right. Maybe. If not, you won't be here. So, every political system, everyone, is a joke. There is no true democracy, and democracy doesn't really have to happen. There's no democracy in the universe, right? Oh, but everybody's voice is my opinion. Easy, guys, easy. Everybody's voice is the equality is number one, right? But then after that, it's what is good for the human, the people, the other human beings, and what is good for the planet. The planet meaning every animal on the planet, and what is good for the human being. Those are the two things that everything should be based on. With that kind of understanding, you do not need a political system. That's why you didn't have the tribal cultures didn't have a political system, even though they did fight, for maybe they to determine who is the top cat. I mean, the top one that's going to lead everybody into like fighting off their enemies and shit. But that's back then, man. That's not now. We're much more advanced than that, right? So there is no political system that really matters much. And you see, the political system was developed. And I'm sorry, the democracy was developed for money. Even socialism, everything is developed for money. Right? It's either a little bit more money, a lot more money, but whatever it is, the politics and the political, the Democrats, the Republicans, the Libertarians, all these parties, these political parties, represent a group of people that want more money given to them. And you have the politicians that fight for that money to be given to them, one way or the other. So the entire system, the political system, is nothing more, just like the entire court system and the entire judicial system and the entire security guard system, police. It's all about money. They're protecting money, and that's what a political system is. You fight for the money, right? And you fight for it, and if you win, then all of a sudden your group of people get more of the money than the other group of people. Now imagine this, right? If we didn't have money to fight over, if everyone was equal and everything was given to everyone equally without any kind of payment, to or from, because there's no monetary system, there's no money, then you wouldn't need to fight, right? You wouldn't need a political system where democracy, our voice is heard. We say that we need more of the money given to us because we have the people that are suffering more because of us and you, and so we need more. It's a political system. There's nothing but fighting over money. There's no money. Oops. Sound this thing I should have said. If we didn't have any money. We would need politicians. We would need a political system. We would need presidents. Oh man, that was that. I dropped my weed. We would need a political system. We need politics. We need elections. I mean, you want to vote somebody into office, okay, but you know who's doing a good job? You know, pointing us in the right directions where we're taking care of each other as a number one priority, and taking care of the planet as a second priority. Actually, both should be number one priority, and it should be done like taking care of each other and taking care of the planet in unison, right? You know what we mean? I mean, the reason you think the politician is going to make the wrong choice is is going to get a kickback from some corporation, money, or they're going to get a bribe, or they have to fight for money to come to us instead of going to those people. There'll be no issues with immigration. I'm just dropping on my weed right now. I'm not really sure why this is happening, other than the fact that people don't, the powers that be don't want me to talk about this. But I'm gonna pick up my weed nice and slowly. It's on the floor now, but unfortunately, and I'm gonna have to smoke it though because I don't have enough money. It's very expensive, and I don't have money to throw this away. It's on the floor. Throw it away and buy some more. I can afford that. It's expensive to start with. And number two. Number one, and number two, I'm just smoking, I'm not eating it. Don't worry, if you ever smoke a joint with me, I understand that I would never do this. This weed is for home, and I have the ones going out, and I would never drop the ones going out and smoking with other people, and first smoking with other people, and this is just the ones that I smoke inside my house for myself. The ones on the floor, I take the risk. The political system would not be necessary in a system where and it's a socialism. No, it's tribalism. Tribes had a tribal leader. Maybe they had a group of people that all made the decisions based on what's best for the tribe, every member of the tribe, and what's best for Mother Earth that's allowing us to live on it. That was the essence of tribal civilization's commandments, you could say. Right? Didn't need a commandment. They don't need God to write something for them to not rape each other and to not kill each other. Maybe you have to kill other tribes that are coming and attacking you, whatever it is. But that's back then, not now. Now we have communication. We will need to do that. So without the political system, imagine, no politics, right? No elections, right? Nobody like trying to get your attention, no advertising on trying to get your attention to make sure this person gets elected. People getting elected wouldn't be getting elected because of the money. They'd be elected because they wanted to be, and there would be really no, I mean, who's going to make the right choice? Well, we are going to make the right choice because we all decided that what's better is taking care of the planet and each other over a monetary system that has enslaved an entire civilization. That's better, right? We choose that instead of a system where we continually fight. Sometimes I just get my stomach turns. Once in a while, I don't even watch the news anymore. I don't watch any anymore. I don't care. Give a shit about politics. You can take Bush and shove him up, Trump and shove him up your ass, but I don't give a shit anymore. You know why? Because I gave a shit for too long, and I realized, you know what? They wasted a lot of my fucking time giving a shit for them. And all they do is go back and forth and fight. Fight for that money. Fight. Hey, we won it this time. We got it back this time. Fight. How much fucking money are they making fighting? Right? Living better than you. While they fight for money for you. And if there was no money, there would be no dudes in the fighting, and they would be gone. And not even going. People would still be in the spotlight and making the right decisions and talking. But everything would be based on a value of taking care of each other and taking care of the planet as the number one priority. Not how much money you can make and how much advertising is going to cost you to be able to get to enough people to make them decide to vote for you instead of the other person. Because now you shoved $1 million into a campaign that is now shoving fucking ridiculous fucking advertising slots and commercials about how great a person you are and how great how you're going to take this economy and turn it around. Take this and turn it around. Take that and turn it around. Whether it happens or not, it's meaningless because you know what? They're getting paid for it. They got jobs, right? And the more they fight, the more longer it takes for them to decide on something, which then gives them more what? You got it. Opportunity to make money. That's of it. Every day going in, they're going, we almost won the fight today, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's a joke. Political system is a joke, man. I mean, political circus is a circus. It's foolish. It's a waste of time. And not because I don't want to participate in the elections and participate no, I want to participate, but not with them. I want to participate with the people that want to create a shared economy where we share everything equally and for free. And we don't compete anymore. We all work together to create the best product. Not it's the communist thing. We have to wait on lines for toilet paper. No. Why? We got 7 billion people. A bunch of them are making toilet paper. Maybe for a year or two, and then they switch off to another job. Again, when there's no money involved, there's no problems with there's no big problems with hiring people, training people. There's no. You have to have this and this and this and like, the advanced college degrees that do this. It's not all about money, man. Everything is about money. If you take money out, then you see those advanced degrees that they're getting in this and this and that. It's like, well, if it's not making any money, you go get the degree. But does it really matter? Is it taking care of the planet or each other? That should be your number one priority. Maybe that way you'll finally figure out how not to die anymore, figure out the cure to death, and then advance your civilization into a place where you no longer are dying. Like we Arcturus don't die. When you ascend out of this 3D realm into the next dimension, which is the next one after this one, it's what you consider the fourth or fifth dimensions. There is no dying. I don't die as a soul anymore. I live eternally. But my job then is to go and help other civilizations lower and some souls that are young to ascend. That's it. That's what I do. A lot of us do the same thing. Why? Because nothing else is really meant to do. Because everything else is comes. Oh, I want a hat. I want a car. I don't need a car. I can travel through time, space, man. The things that you're limited to here, you get to do pretty like Superman stylish, superhero stylish, in a dimension where those limitations are not put on you, because you've already learned as a soul how to overcome those limitations. That's waiting for you, but it's not, because the wealth class ain't letting you go, man. The more slaves are on this planet, the more they take down, The more they take down, the more happier that energy, that dark energy, that Satan energy, whatever you want to call it, that energy that was meant to, use something like a monetary system to destroy a civilization that God created. That's the game, get it? Our God created many civilizations, but he created this one specifically so he would overcome this thing. Created a human that could overcome this thing that it hasn't been able to overcome yet. We're still waiting for that. He said it's coming soon. Hopefully this one. Keep our fingers crossed. But no matter what, if you can't understand that you need, as a soul and human being, you need to understand these things that are wasting your time and rid yourselves of them. All these things that are created to waste your time, they're created by that force so you would not ascend and you would not evolve as a species. You haven't evolved. You got to a point where then you wait, all of a sudden like, your electronic devices evolve, but you haven't. Trust me, you haven't. I know the difference. So, that's really the thing with politics. And again, probably nobody's going to watch this video because last one I posted like this about politics, nobody even like look at. They don't care my opinion. I don't care about my opinion. But you care about the opinion of two people that are fighting on each side for money for you, and that's what's important for you in this lifetime. Okay. When you get up there, you believe in heaven and hell, and God's waiting for you somewhere. When you go up to God, you go ahead and ask him, say, "Did I do the good job to, making sure that And God's gonna go like, "No, you didn't. You were supposed to send out a long time ago. You didn't, and now you're kind of stuck. It's all right. Can't let you in here. Can't you let you? Only one place for you, that pool, and hopefully you'll next time around you'll make it because you're supposed to make it this time. You didn't." That's what happened every time before this one. You're gonna start finding out more of your science is gonna go, oh, another humanoid was found over 300 million years ago. Okay, yeah, it's another species that